have it now. Is everything working? I think everything is working as intended. Ananas. We will play a chapter, I think, and then we are calling it a quit. That should give us yeah. So everything looks like it's working. New game. Yeah, that's fine.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in Part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played Part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting! So this is the thing I'm supposed to fix.
Right, but you need to be careful.
Hey, being careful is for people who can't handle surprises.
But in this case, the surprise would be the piston of the press, which, with all the force of an approaching steamroller, would crush your...
Don't say it! You're spoiling my surprise!
You've forgotten everything, right?
No, I haven't!
Then why don't you start talking to me? Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
Will you stop yakking then?
You know, that would trigger some amusing dialogue.
How exciting!
Alright.
Just how hard can this be? Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
Yeah, yes!
A speech balloon?
Just how hard can this... Just...
Okay.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath.
I'm not.
I thought you were going to look at that thing on the floor.
I can see it. It's lying there.
I meant look at it more closely. Just point at it and right-click when you see the eye on the cursor.
Alright.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head, believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon appear. Then left-click to pick it up.
Oh no, this has to be easier.
Yeah, probably is.
Huh? Where'd it go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick the thing up. Now use the mouse wheel to open the inventory.
Hey, there it is.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you
Yeah.
can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
No.
Huh. How did this strange thing end up in my inventory?
No idea. You might need it for the tutorial.
Tutorial schmootorial.
Memorial.
And? Any luck combining them?
I'm working on it.
Click on one of the 2 items with the hand icon to attach it to your mouse pointer. Then click on the other
Yeah.
item to combine them.
I was just about to do that. Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
Yeah. You're a real doll.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the
Manage.
rest.
whatever.
Lip
When
Bhutan.
you're ready, you need to.
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't. You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I push this button here, and then...
What?
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
They came out of nowhere. With their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation.
Yeah.
They were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé,
Yeah.
and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world.
Yeah. They're sure gonna try, at least.
But they had failed to reckon with the One.
The Ninja Star?
He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium.
And beyond!
The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus. Dun, 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 dun. Bop, bop, bop.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit
It's
unbelievable.
actually
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part. So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dun.
Dun dun dun!
You're being pathetic, Again about accurate bacteria in the fridge, it's getting boring. But packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades, rim borders on anodons gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices and blood. Gosh, now I have to start all over again.
Start all over again. Can't be that bad, right?
Trash. Trash.
Tweep, tweep.
And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye.
Is
When I
it?
first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really.
Well-
Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Yeah, something is not right about that bun. The toolbox. Let's take a
Didn't
hand.
you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He's much more careful than before.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Oh my freaking god.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
Oh god!
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Fire!
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Oh,
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
yeah.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Okay.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
Oh god. Alright, what do we do here? Los Angeles.